I think I got a triple double every game of the homestand. I have almost 30 triple doubles already. I've almost topped Westbrook's triple double streak in his best time there. My free throws are 99%. That is nuts. I will never be able to surpass that, so I know that I've hit my ever high on that. I kind of fucked up my three-pointers. I need to take a look at those. And try not to get too tired. That's what's happening. I got 5.3 blocks per game. How many blocks did I have in that game? 3 blocks? I only had 3 blocks that entire game. Wow. But I have over 1,000 blocks. I'm only 17 away from actually having 100 triple doubles in my career. How many triple doubles does Russell Westbrook have?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. His 130th regular season triple doubles is ranked equals second most all time, and his 10 playoff triple doubles is tied for fourth most all time.
I've still got a ways to go. I've still got like 50 more to get. Who just texted me? Here. Who's this guy? Let's see who this is. Hello, Dr. Eggman. I'm sure you're a Sonic fan. How are you? Love that name, Dr. Eggman. Okay, so we're going to go... Vertical is not very good, but that's okay. Strength is good. My standing dunk. Driving layup's okay. Close shot sucks, but I still make them all the time anyway. Standing dunk is good. Driving dunk is good, so that's 75, that's good. I have no post control. Actually, I do. It's weird. Like, you won't have any post control, it seems like, when you're like 30, but you do have really good post control. I'm so big and so powerful that I have a 7'6" wingspan, which is not bad. Let me see where we're at here on the Hall of Fame retirement deal. I have all but one. I need to get another 1,169 assists. And I'll play it until the next game comes out in October, and then once that's out, or September, October, whenever it decides to come out, when that's out, I'll retire. So I'll probably reach the 35 most popular NBA player. Well, that's going to be my goal, to try to get as close as I can to that, because the closest I've ever come to that is I think I had 15 million fans at the end of this, and this came like 2 years ago. Or actually, last year it came, I think. I am a face of Gatorade, the face of Ruffles, the face of Mountain Dew, the face of DoorDash, the face of Mobile One. Got my 2K cover athlete and the Kia sponsorship. And you do like 1 or 2 appearances for each company. That's it. That's all you ever do. You don't do any more than just that. And I have been in the game for... I'm still playing the most minutes on the team, so that's cool. Dayton, G League Ignite. Duke, Villanova, Duke. Duke, Villanova, Duke. Ohio State, Kentucky, Italy. That's the guy we had that year. We had to wait for him. Lithuania. Jonas Valanciunas. 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 Brevin Smith. That would suck to be these three players and not have a single moment. Why has Montrez not even got any minutes? That's fucking bullshit. And Jonas has got 7. I don't know what the coach's idea is. We're playing the Bulls now, okay? This is our first road game. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 road games. We got 2 home games, 1 and stuff. We don't got very many home games. We got a 4-game home games, 4-game away games. We had 7. I had triple double. You know, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 triple doubles in a row. I'm make it 8 tonight. I guess I can if I get my, because my scoring and my rebounds are not bad at all. So I mean, it's just my passing that I have to get down because I get really close to the end sometimes, and I'm like, ooh, and then I have to do the call for a pick. I have to do pick and rolls to try to get my passes, my assist total up. Yeah, let's go and play. I am headed to my place called Gerardo, Missouri tomorrow, or today, so that I can. Oh, Jared May.
Your next chance to compete in the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament is this Saturday, January 7th. There are 32 bracket spots left between the 2 console tournaments, and you can qualify for both. Are you good enough to beat the best? Get your lineup ready. Show up 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific, and let's find out.
That's today, actually. That is actually today, by the way. I haven't qualified for
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA2K23.
We're a week into 2023, which means some of you might be going back to work or school, but the fun never stops in 2K23.
That's right, so let's tip off this week with some VC.
I like the color of the Bulls floor because it's like more like, it reminds me more of the 90s and stuff. But, like I always say, everybody asks me, why don't you qualify? You're so good at NBA 2K. Why don't you qualify for the unlimited tournament and try to get in that unlimited tournament? Because I don't have the time. I have a job. And if I qualify for it and make it into the tournament and I have to play those days, I can't get off for that. I have to work. And if I have to work one of those days, I'm going to lose the tournament anyway. So I don't qualify. If I knew that I wasn't going to have to work the day of the tournament or whatever, the 2 tournaments or whatever, I would qualify for it. But I don't have the time and the effort to get to Emerald because I work all night, all day. I just play my team and do my career, and that's it. That's all I've ever done on stuff. Bull doesn't. But if I had the time like these other kids do, where they don't have jobs, they don't go to work and make money, then I would. Understand? But I can always go grab another can of dip if I need it tomorrow, today in Cape. I know a couple discount places I can go. I know a discount place I can go to get it.
Brett, there's no doubt your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Zion Williamson. Ingram is out there with T, and it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Bridges. Nicholson grabs the board. Pass to Davidson. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, okay, I've learned not to take threes unless I know for sure I can make it. Because I don't, well, let me rephrase that. I know that I am not going to make a three every time as my first shot. I don't know why I'm like Charles Barkley salivating over these things.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's blocked by Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Davidson's got his second bucket tonight.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Outside, Levine. Shoots over Ingram. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. For New Orleans, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season.
I would say the Bulls are probably the easiest team to play against most of the time in the game.
From the free throw line.
For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3.
So they really don't have any recognizable stars. I will show you the stars they have on the team. They have, well, they have, now they do. Zach LaVine, DeMonte Murray, Mikal Bridges. That's 3 good stars right there. Wait a minute, I'm confused. No! No!
From the field to start the game. To end the run, buries the long-range jumper.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Here's Davidson, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Davidson's got 10 points. And so just over a minute and a half played. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. Going into the first game of the season, he said, we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
I'm like, no, it can't be who I think it is. And it was. He played for us for 2 years. But I don't know why he got traded in the offseason to the Bulls for some reason. I didn't even know that. Now, I know Michael Jordan owns the Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets, but you know he's got to be capable of watching the Bulls as well, man. He's got to be watching the Bulls as well because that's his team, man. That's his team he played for his entire career. Well, almost. He played for 8 seasons or 10 seasons with the Bulls because he had 2 years where he didn't win anything and then he won.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bulls have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Murray, the pass to King. Here is Rogers. Murray outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Levine. The Bulls keep it alive. King, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here is Rogers following the score by...
I like this situation here, this USB headset. I had a 3.5, I had an actual 3.5 millimeter jack headset. It would light up because it had a split in it that you could hook up. That's why I bought that thing for, but I bought it for my headset. But it just got to the point where I just never used the lights on.
New Orleans. The pass to Levine. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season. Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on an 18-6 run to the paint. And Williamson throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Chicago has possession following the score by New Orleans. Goes up again, and Bridges finishes it off. Bridges has got 5 now.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
I think I like the USB headset better because it actually doesn't connect to my controller. If my controller is shorting out, or not shorting out, but it has a problem with the jack, then it won't matter much if I have it in.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Levine. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Nicholson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 17. Here's King. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the...
Well, it's usually the person's favorite player that doesn't get picked for the All-Star game. They're like, oh, he got snubbed. No, he didn't. He just didn't put up enough points, and enough assists, enough blocks, enough. He didn't do enough in every game he played in to be in the thing. I'll be in the All-Star game again this year because I'm leading the league in points, assists, threes, probably blocks as well, probably triple doubles. You know.
League expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players. Maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Here is Rogers after the made shot from Davidson. Poked away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Jumps up, and he jams it with authority.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Levine.
Number 0. Oh, I'm guarding McHale. Okay.
Levine following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Bridges. Here's Rogers. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Ingram. Last game he had 12. Here's Davidson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
3 points.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Bridges outside. Here's Murray. Buries it down low.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
New Orleans moving it around. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Bridges outside. Pass to King. That's tipped. Ingram against Levine. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's the kind of aggressive basketball you love out of Brandon Ingram.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
Maxey's checked in for Daniels. Here is Rogers.
Is that who I think it is?
In the game against Boston, very impressive. And the Bulls with another miss. Pelicans leading by 20. Here's Davidson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game to the middle, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Over to the left wing. Here's Best, and there it is for him.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Jerome after the made shot from Davidson. Down low. Here's Nicholson. Passes to Davidson from outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davidson's got 32 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Inside, here's Morris. He can't get that one to fall. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by New Orleans.
New Orleans foul.
Bulls making a switch here. Little's checked in.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Nasir Little.
Here's Jerome. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He dishes it to Little, to the inside. Morris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. New Orleans has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Best, defended by Davidson. Fade away. Best can't hit.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Rejected by Davidson, and he's able to get it back. Count it, good. Best's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Here's Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 35 points for T. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So it's the Pelicans now. Nasir Little missing his last shot. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
1:36 left in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's tipped. Here's Davidson. 37 points for him. Kent, the pass to Davidson. Count that bucket. Davidson's got 39.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Bulls shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. And the pass to Jerome. Now here's Little. Defense is right there, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Rogers. Here's Jerome. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rogers passes to Best. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Pelicans making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And here's New Orleans now. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Kent. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here is Rogers. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Here's Maxey. To beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's New Orleans, sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. A look at the field.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only.
And welcome back to
For the Bulls.
Morris is checked in for Bridges. Nasir Little comes in for Rogers. And it's Ty Jerome in for DeJounte Murray. We've got Little. Morris is out there with King. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Jerome in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Memphis was dominant. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Shot clock at 5. To the paint, here's Morris. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Nicholson's checked in for Daniels.
Get outside, get outside. Go over.
LaVine for 3. That shot no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Passed a little. Here's Jerome. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Morris. And another miss by Chicago.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Chicago has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Out to the right wing. Little kicks to Levine. Passes it to Jerome. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Davidson. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside, Levine. Now here's Little. He's covered by Ingram. Now the pass to Little. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Nasir Little, so athletic, it's hard not to get physical with him when you're guarding.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. New Orleans gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Nicholson with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Bulls shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Jerome. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And it's Davidson missing.
2 minutes remaining in the
to the left side wing.
2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So it's Chicago now. Inside, here's Morris. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Davidson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Passes it to Best. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Nicholson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Pelicans have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Outside, Levine. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Here's Best. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Jerome, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hunt with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Bean passes to Morris. Here's Jerome. Can they get it? Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
New Orleans ball. Checking in for the Pelicans, Tyrese Maxey.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Davidson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. With 1 on the clock, he lays it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's New Orleans holding it on.
94.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. T is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. Murray, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Davidson, defended by Bridges. Williamson left side. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal
They
foul.
are just killing them on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
And there's the pass to Rogers. Levine against Ingram. Levine passes to King. Over Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zion Williamson.
For Chicago, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. No good on the free throw.
King.
And he sinks the second. Here's Nicholson. Kicks it to Daniels. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Davidson missing. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Rogers, that's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Rogers. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside, Levine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Ingram on the wing. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Murray outside. Here's Rogers. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now the Bulls with it. Murray finds Bridges. Here is Rogers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. That one doesn't drop.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Here's Levine. He kicks to Bridges. And again, Chicago, no good. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And that one's good. Daniels.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Rogers. Back to Murray. They need this one. That one rolling around and rims out. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Here's Rogers. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray, no good. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-5 run. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the inside, Ingram with the steal. To the wing right side. Here's Davidson. The offensive rebound. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless.
I'm going to pause it here, guys. I'm not going to play it if I'm going to get kicked like that.